Coming right up, the Pacers taking on the Bucks. For the Indiana Pacers, tonight's a chance to get on the road to recover against a team that they know they can compete against. Their mission starts now. Bucks, Pacers, up next. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the Bucks. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, there's the Pacers, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Milwaukee now, after Indiana gets the 3. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Huff. Nesmith with the ball. Porter's there. Buries it from 3-point range. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard from past the arc. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Antetokounmpo, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Rollins the pass to Turner. On the wing, Giannis. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Nesmith with the ball. Porter's there. Nembhard for 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Here's Huff, following the 3 by Milwaukee, and that one good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. On the wing, Porter. This one for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Porter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Milwaukee. The Pacers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for A.J. Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Indiana also making some changes. Shepard's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And finished off by Shepard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pacers leading by 9. Now, Shepard, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Kicks it out to Siakam. Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 8 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Right back at you. Nice answer by Kuzma.
Siakam against Giannis. Here's Huff. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles. The Pacers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Fires from way outside. And so it's Indiana going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back to the action in... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left. left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Matthews, Isaiah Jackson out there with Walker. Then there's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Jackson a screen on Anthony. McConnell finds Jackson from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Bucks trail by 7. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. From deep, Trent, and another three for Milwaukee.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gary Harris. Green comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. McConnell with it. Still without a basket. It's Nembhard on the wing. Guarded by Green. Clock at 6. Driving in. A shot by Nembhard. No good.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you, Kevin.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Offensive rebound. Here's McConnell. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 5.
This is T.J. McConnell's wheelhouse right here. Carves out a little space in the mid-range. So confident.
Giannis making his presence felt down low.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
There's Green with the three, rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Now Jackson. Nembhard finds Siakam. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint, yes, sir.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Indiana also making some changes. Huff's jacked in, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Rollins. Takes a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now, here's Siakam, covered by Giannis. To the inside, Mathurin. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Nembhard. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Siakam, a screen on Green. That shot wide open. He's got 12.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Over in the corner, Green fires for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Nembhard for three. Porter pulls it in. Here he goes. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Indiana out in front. They're up by 2. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the back.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Turner at center. Rebounded a combo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Siakam's shot is off.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Porter passes to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Inside. Here's Nesmith. Nice D from Porter.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
The shot by Rollins, no good. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Tough, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Here's Turner. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rollins against Nembhard. Lays it up off the glass. Nembhard's got 5 points so far.
Boy, foul line and down. Andrew Nembhard, such a good scorer.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Rollins. He has 5. Left side, Turner. Pacers with the rebound. Matherin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Siakam. The rebound by the Bucks. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to Huff. Shoots from the right block, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Rollins. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Miles Turner, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Rollins the pass to Kuzma from downtown, and it's Matherin with the rebound. Matherin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nembhard finds Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Outside Matherin. 6 on the shot clock. Porter pulls it in.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Portis for 3. The Pacers pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Walker. Now, Nembhard, he's got 8. A three-pointer off the mark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rollins. Now, here's Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. The 3. And again, the Bucks miss. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, look, you can score, but we're getting seduced into a shot trade with these guys. We don't want to do that, all right?
And, you know, both teams are clicking right now, Greg, but Coach Carlisle, you heard right there, knows that defense will be crucial if they want to win this game.
Spot on, Kevin. If they can get a few stops, I think they're going to be in really good shape.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Shepard. And here's Jackson, defended by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Siakam's shot is off. The Bucks trail. Here's the floater. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Jackson passes to Shepard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker, bounce pass. Siakam finds McConnell. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, Pascal Siakam's cooking right now. His focus is there, and his game is on point.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. A.J. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Buffs checked in. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Three, good.
Boy, Aaron Neesmith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
Antetokounmpo going to work down low.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Now Siakam. Good!
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Green, trained from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Nembhard fires. The three is off. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a one-point game.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Siakam. For three. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Puts it right back up and in.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Siakam outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Bucks leading by 3. On the wing, Porter. Neesmith covering. Giannis with a head of steam. Yeah, count it.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that one is good.
We call that patience, veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, what pressure?
Antetokounmpo. Oh, good on the layup. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Siakam, it drops.
Well, this is your 2019 Most Improved Player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Green, the three goes down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a terrific comeback win. Talk about the composure this team showed.
We stayed together, we played together, we win together, we lose together. Even though we faced adversity, we came out, we were focused, we were able to move the ball, execute, and we just stayed together.
A great team win. Congratulations. Thanks, Giannis.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.